Hello everyone, MikeMoneyGMR here, how's it going? In the last episode in Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, we found out that Ganondorf had one more trick up his sleeve and it became Ganon. There's two ways to fight him. There's the hard way and the easy way. The easy way is using like a few light arrows and then a little trick that the game code didn't, I don't know if that's like a glitch or something, but like you can actually roll between his legs. And that's what I'm going to try to show off today. But before I show that off, I want to go over a little bit of things about this fight while we're running around. As you'll notice, he likes to destroy these platforms here. And when he hits you, he sends you flying. So yeah, you don't want to get hit. Now you can try all day to get around him like you would Mario style, like, you know, just keep running around, but he's not going to let you get behind him, and that's where his weak point is, because if you bio him, it's like, Ganon, I really have no idea what his weak point is. So, yeah, what you want to do is you don't want a Z target, because it'll make this harder. You want him to walk towards you and then roll under his legs like this. He'll be like, where the hell did he go? But you don't want to have these shoes on because it makes it a little bit difficult. Because as you notice, I went flying, so I wasn't able to keep track of where he went. There you go. Hit his tail like that, and he will get angry and be like, man, you bastard hit my tail. I hate that. Jackass. Yeah, what you gotta do is you gotta roll under his legs when he's like swinging, then swing your hammer at the thing. This is the easy way. Well, also kind of the dangerous, daring way too. But it's the way that many a gamer likes to do this because it's magic effective and you know, it just works. So you might as well do it if it works. I think the reason why this is so easy is because you notice that it takes him so long to swing his sword that you have plenty of time to get under his legs. So yeah, and since you're so tiny compared to him, you know, it's just roll and swing and repeat. After a while you will knock him over. When you do, you gotta go get your Master Sword and use the Master Sword for the rest of the fight. There we go. He's gonna fall forward. The fire will go down. It's like, Link, the Master Sword is here. Hurry up! Run over and go get your sword again. If you want, you can get a little cheerleading aspect from Zelda here. She's like, use the Master Sword. Destroy Ganon with the Sacred Sword. Okay. Now, the funny thing is, you can actually continue to use the hammer if you want. I don't think it actually does anything different. But anyway, what you want to do is you want to repeat like you were doing before and just roll under his legs and then do this. Or you can do this. You can shoot him with this, move around him, and swing your sword like that. That's another way of doing it. Let's see if she says anything else now that we've been hitting it. No, okay, I just realized. Anyway, so yeah, you get my point. Now this doesn't work if you are a Z targeting, and the reason why is because what ends up happening is when you try to roll under his legs, he's still aiming, you know, he's still aiming at his face. So he's unable to roll forward, it seems, or something like that. There you go. Now this fight, like I said, is a joke with the Big on Goron sword. It's just like, you annihilate him in like seconds. But if you notice, he also turns around a lot faster too. I think if you need some hearts, you can actually have him destroy the stuff in the, you know, foreground here. Like, I can have him destroy this column, I believe, and it'll give me some hearts. Well, it gave me arrows, which kind of is pointless. Anyway, if you're having trouble, feel free to aim at him and shoot him with an arrow. There's no harm in it. Because as you notice, he's starting to get faster. Yeah, if you start trying to run away from him, he'll actually chase you down, which is kind of funny. Yeah, he's like a really cool boss, you know? I gotta admit, he's really awesome. Anyway, he's done. So, Princess Zelda's gonna shoot him with her magic power here. I'm using my power to hold the evil king. You use your sword and deliver the final blow. Yeah, grab those breasts. It had to have been hard. Link's eyes. It's just like so funny. His eyes get huge. Anyway, you walk up to him and you just swing your sword. Boom! Ha-ha! Six stages now! This time it makes her fall on the ground. I just scratched my beard again, which I know is annoying. Ancient creators of Hyrule! Now, open the sealed door and send the evil incarnation of darkness into the void of the evil realm. You! Curse you! Zelda! Curse you! Sages! And most of all, fuck you, Link! Someday when this seal is broken, that is when I will exterminate your descendants. I just had to do that. As long as the Triforce of Power is in my hand. Yeah, because we didn't see it come back, so it must still be there. Anyway, we end up in this like very peaceful looking area here. And Princess Zelda's looking at us all lovingly, I guess. I don't know, I'm just kidding. Thank you, Link. Thanks to you, Ganondorf has been sealed inside the evil realm. Thus, peace will once again reign in this world. For a time. Yes, we know. All the tragedy that has befallen Hyrule is my doing. I was so young, I could not comprehend the consequences of trying to control the sacred realm. I dragged you into it too. Now it is time for me to make up for my mistakes. You must lay the Master Sword to rest and close the door of time. However, by doing this, the road between times will be closed. Link, give the Ocarina to me. As a sage, I can return you to your original time with it. Okay, here you go. Oh, don't grab my hand. God. No, I'm just kidding. when peace returns to Hyrule, it will be time for us to say goodbye. Yeah, hug that thing. Now go home, Link. Regain your lost time. Home, where you are supposed to be. The way you are supposed to be. Thank you, Link. Goodbye. Gets me a little choked up. No, I'm just kidding. That's bullshit. I mean, it is kind of tugs at those heartstrings of yours, as they say. But I mean, yes, Miyamoto, you're awesome. Anyway. Yeah. Now we got our little credit sequence here. I had to do that. Anyway, yeah, basically all you get in this credit scene was you get to see everywhere you went, and you get some cool little music in the background. So, let's see, what can I talk about here? The first time I ever beat this game was a complete relief in my mind, I will say that. I think it took me, I want to say 3 to 4 tries, and I know you're probably laughing your ass off, but before you make fun of me and call me, you know, bad names and stuff like, you know, words that rhyme with wussy, let me just say that the reason why is because I didn't know about the whole, oh sorry, I didn't mean to hit the mic. I didn't know that you needed, you know, magic potion at the end, and I didn't know about the bottle trick, and I didn't know about like I wasn't really good at aiming either because I was younger, of course. So it took me a long time to beat this game. I mean, like throughout the entire game, I'm sure I probably died. Well, actually no, because I kept fairies most of the time. So I was gonna say I died many times, but no. Sorry, I want to let this play for a second. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Basically, though, it's just kind of funny because it took me, the reason why it took me so long is because, like, there was just all these things that happened and, like, all these, like, deaths that I have while having fairies. So I always had the max amount of fairies that you could carry. Which I didn't even get the 4th bottle, which is kind of funny. And I was still able to do this. There's our horse. Don't know where she's going, but there's our horse. Anyway, another thing that's kind of neat is that when I first beat this game, like I said, I had a decent amount of heart containers. I don't think I had them all, but I think I had a little bit more than what I have now. Which is kind of interesting for me because, you know, also you get this cool little scene here with the sages. And you get the music that plays in the forest. Anyway, what else can I talk about for this? Another thing that, that's kind of neat over there. Another thing that I like about this is that, you know, you have, like, so many things that make you want to come back to this game, you know, like, if you didn't find all the heart pieces, you want to find all the heart pieces. If you didn't get all the gold skulltulas, you want to go get all the gold skulltulas, you know. The Big Ongoran Sword makes the game, you know, a lot better because it makes it where if you get it early on, you can actually, you know, tear your way through the game pretty easily, you know. stuff like that. I love this. Your buddy, well, who was actually kind of mean to you, is over there, you know, like, kind of depressed even though the world's safe, and then all of a sudden he sees this like spiritual rainfall type thing, you know, which is kind of neat. And you're supposed to, you know, assuming that that's like the, you know, sages and all that flying across the sky. And you get the music that played in the there's Super Mario Club, woo! Anyway, you get the music that played while you were in the Sacred Realm, and all the sages appear here, and they like, you know, show their appreciation, you know, for seeing the world the way it is now, that everything's safe, you know. Oh, I love that shot there. I love it. Basically, what you get now is you get this cool little scene here of you returning the sword back, you know. And the saddest part of the game is about to come up, I think, if I remember right. Yeah, Link's like looking at himself like, oh, I returned back to normal. But yeah, you get this scene here. Navi's just floating above you and not saying a word, but then flying off, you know, like, she barely looks back and then just flies off. And Link turns and walks away. Now that scene right there, that actually did get me emotional from, you know, seeing Navi leave, hearing all this music that's playing here, you know. I will be honest, put my manhood at stake and say, yeah, it did actually make me shed a tear, because I was just like, whoa, I didn't expect that. But anyway, you get this kind of cool cutscene here. You see Princess Zelda, you know, as she's looking through the window. And then you see Link appear with his Hylian shield, or Hylian shield, I mean. She turns around and is like, huh? And he's just staring at her like, hi there. She's like, Then the scene freezes, and the words "the end" appear. Eventually. The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time. The end. I hate it when I beat a game, guys. I know I've said this before, but I really do hate it. It's one thing that I always dread when I play video games. I always know that it's going to end. But I usually tell myself, you know, forget that and just play it. And once the end comes, the end will come, you know. That's what you have to tell yourself when you're a gamer. Well, I don't know. I have a hard time calling myself a gamer because, you know, I don't game all the time. But anyway, let's see. Let's give a little bit of a rating to this game, since, even though I don't always do that, I'm going to go ahead and do it for this one. This game, without a doubt, gets a 10 out of 10 for me. Because, I mean, everything about the game, I'm not even going to go into, like, you know, like little minimal things. I just want to tell you right now that overall it gets a 10 out of 10. There's, like, so many things about the game I love. You know, there's, like, all the puzzle aspects. There's the, you know, items you get to use throughout the entire game. Every one of them stays pretty much useful throughout the entire game. You know, you got the big Ungoran sword that you can find and use, but I mean, it still abuses the game if you ask me. That's why I don't like to use it that much. You got the, what else can I mention? You got the Master Sword itself, which is kind of cool, you know, because, like, it's one of the first times in, like, the Zelda series, I believe, that it actually acts as a time travel device, you know, and turns you into an adult, which is something that they pretty much went without in other games, you know. They kind of threw away that idea after this game, which is kind of a shame, you know. I mean, sure, it wasn't really necessary in the other games, and the other games play off well without it. And, you know, it's something that you just don't expect to be that, you know, great in the game, but they really use it really well, you know, making you have to use it to go within the spirit temple, you know, you have to enter it as a kid first and then go back as an adult. It's like something you would never expect. Even though it wasn't that long of a segment, it still was pretty neat how they did that. And also with the whole thing with fighting Ganondorf the same way you fought him in well, actually his name was Aghanim in that, you know, in Link to the Past, you know, you fought him by returning his magic to him with the Master Sword. I mean, that is just amazing that they did that, you know. They incorporated that into a 3D-ish game, you know. Which, to this day, I will admit, I still haven't played the 3D version on the DS, and the reason why is because I was going to ask you guys, is the Nintendo 3DS worth buying? You're probably like, well, yeah, but let me add this. If you do not plan to use the 3D function on it, is it worth buying? Because I've heard so many bad things about the 3D function on it that it's kind of been the reason why I haven't, you know, jumped on the opportunity to play it, you know, or to buy one. Same with the PS Vita. But anyway, we're on the Nintendo 3DS right now, so I know I'm taking up a lot of your time at the end here, but I'm just wanted to let you know that this game is awesome, and I want you guys to let me know in the comments if the 3DS is worth getting. I know it's kind of strange for me to say at the end of one of my Let's Plays, but yeah, that's what I'm curious about is, should I or should I not buy a 3DS? And because I've seen so many games on it that I would want to get, but I don't know if the games benefit from not having the 3D function on, you know, so I don't know what to expect from them. So yeah, all that's done, and this LP is done, except for the bonus videos I'm going to be doing. I am, like I said, I'm going to be showing off the 2 spells that I didn't show. I'm going to be showing off the Gerudo Training Ground, and I'm going to be showing off, I want to say I want to get all the heart pieces and gold skeletons, but there's really no point once you beat the game. So I probably won't. I know you guys don't care because I know you guys said something about, you know, you guys were saying that you really don't mind if I don't show it off. You want me to do whatever I want, which is kind of funny, you know, me hearing that. But basically, I haven't shown off the entire, you know, intro sequence, so I thought I would do that just for fun, you know, because, well, I was going to do it at the beginning of this, beginning of my, you know, recording session, but I didn't know what was going to happen. Like, I didn't know if I was going to be finishing it in this recording session, like, fully finishing it, you know, I didn't know if I had to go on to the next disc or not. But anyway, I'm just going to let this play out a little bit, you know. I think I still have plenty of time. I tell you what, though. I don't know what I'm going to do next. I haven't decided yet. I mean, I know I have, technically 4 Let's Plays going right now. Because I have Dark Cloud, Summon Night, which I know Summon Night I said I was going to change it into just whenever I feel like it, I'm going to do it type thing, you know. It's like not something that's going to be, you know, all the time. Then there's, oh yes, Paper Mario the Thousand-Year Door. And, oh yeah, this is this game, so this was the 4th one, so actually there's only 3 when you really think about it, going now, once this is over. I was about to say, why does he have the Hylian shield there? Or Hylian, whatever. But yeah, that's all it shows, is that right there. I think if you let it keep playing, it'll show different scenes and all that. But anyway, let's look at our file, shall we? So, we had 1 death. That's what that is, I believe. We have everything except for all the heart containers. We have all the items in the game except for the spells and that 1 ice arrow. Shit! Well, yeah, that's kind of was at the end of the Gerudo training grounds. I wasn't going to say that because I don't know if new people are watching this that haven't played this game before. And, let's see, anything else? No, I think that's it. If you think that there's anything else that I forgot to show, though, that you want me to show, please feel free to put it in the comments, and I'll try to make an effort to put it in a bonus, depending on if I can pull it off or not, depending on what it is. Like, if you really want me to go and show off all the Gold Skulltulas after all, you think that it might be worth it, then all I can say is it's going to be really, really difficult for me to do because I don't remember where they all are, and I don't know which ones we're missing. So I'll just leave it here and let you guys decide on that. Till then, everyone, bye.